PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
I'm mostly monitoring their socials, looking for cracks and gathering actionable intel. I want to figure out their vulnerabilities and then try to figure out how to strike.
I like that. I think I know where to look first. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out?
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire
Or
me.
maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You gotta love the throwback, Corey. This is like stepping into a time machine.
Absolutely, Saxton. Destination May 29th, 2014. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship. You've got to bet we're getting another classic here tonight.
Let's see if history repeats itself or if history will be made.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
And her opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
A true powerhouse in the ring, a third-generation athlete, and wrestling royalty.
Natalya possesses all of the weapons. She's held singles and tag team gold, and she has the most wins in women's division history.
She's a three-time world record holder and many more to come.
Natalya has earned the right to refer to herself as the measuring stick of the women's division.
You're right, Corey. Natalya is an all-time great here in WWE and seems to get better as time goes on.
You got to wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
No, 32.
Backpack stunner. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule book in your favor.
And she denies Charlotte. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
A string of counters.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Into a rear waist lock now. Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
She's going for the cover. Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. She kicks out before one. Nah, not yet. Too early. Queen changes the direction of that one.
Got the head scissors on.
Each sharp elbow.
She's taken her share of blows at this point.
And there's that ruthless streak of Charlotte's already just flowing out of her.
Fends it off.
Take off.
Corkscrew senton. Not a good spot to be in. This is an unyielding attack from Charlotte.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
The Queen powering up her opponent.
Backpack stunner!
Spear by the Queen!
Behold the power and grace of the Queen.
Charlotte is on another level.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection.
And that can vanquish Natalya.
Shoulders down. Ends the losing streak.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is still one of the greatest of all time.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Sometimes no amount of strategy can turn a lost cause. Be ready to pivot.
I'm aware of the risks, but I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but things don't always work out. Like when I was going to debut in Japan, my match was scrapped after a broken pipe flooded the building. With Survivor Series on the horizon, we really can't have things go sideways.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then.
Yes, she will.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bayley in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of Mutiny.
That's not Bayley. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Bayley said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of Mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bayley and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point?
Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We've come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from a match? This is a new road.
In her defense, Bayley never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions.
All the way up and all the way down, fall away slam. A nice kip up. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Backbreaker. Looking for something big here. Look out. Oh, that's it. What a splash. Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
What power. Shayna looking to loosen the grip of her opponent.
Baszler's toughness needs to kick in here.
Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the WWE Universe to take it all in, to experience the glory that is her presence. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Charlotte Flair muscling her opponent into position. Here comes the backpack stunner. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now. Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
That may have been pretty to look at, but I can guarantee cover. This could be all over.
No! 2 count. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection.
Charlotte looking to put this away. Makes a cover. No, she kicked out.
Wow, somehow Shayna Baszler was able to kick out and remain in this match.
Baszler's a fighter to her very core.
Does Charlotte now have to resort to an alternative? Do something else to end things?
Eat defeat!
She had that scouted. Down across the neck. Countering the queen. Oh, ouch! And that's a stiff shot to the body. Neckbreaker! Charlotte has flight in mind. Uh-oh. Way too... Oh! Diving moonsault!
Making the most of that with the pin.
2 count. And the drought is over.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called Heart of Mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bailey involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bailey.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her vast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than her list of victories.
Charlotte and Bailey finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating.
Already a queen of big matches and quickly becoming a franchise player.
It's truly remarkable how Charlotte Flair has accomplished so much in such a short period of time. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bailey.
Bailey has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bailey had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bailey has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bailey can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
Charlotte's sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bailey at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bailey won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle, and I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight.
And Flair gets that turned back on her. Passes through and wrist lock applied. Ooh!
Makes the move to get out of the compromised position.
Punch lands.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Arms trapped. Endless knee strikes.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Look at that counter from Bailey.
The dueling reverses.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
Man, what timing on that count.
Thinking about a rolling pin, watch this.
Oh, wow. Hook of the leg shoulders down.
And a kick out. She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
She countered that into her own offense.
Oh my God, vicious backbreaker.
Thrown off by a big-time uppercut. Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley. Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Oh, can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
She breaks the count quick.
Standard pin count from her there.
Our official didn't show any favorites with that count.
Ooh, she counters right back on Bayley.
A quick reversal. Leg takedown the superstar.
Finishes with a bridge.
Stops the ref count before 2.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very... Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut up.
She gets to the ropes. That will free her of the hold. Oh, scattered that one. That's what they call me, the hot shot.
To the sky.
Oh, my God, what a move.
She managed to avoid that
Boom, impact.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Producing a trampling. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. What the heck is happening?
in the ropes. That's going to end the submission. She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. She fights back with the counter. Look at this, Bayley going up top.
From the top. Oh, she gets no reward on that one.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Right to the leg.
Bang! Ooh, the damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Charlotte with the spear.
Charlotte Flair tying up her opponent in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she exacerbate the pain?
Get in there, ref. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know what's going on.
I can't believe that she is going to counter and does the figure 8.
Great wherewithal.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker. Charlotte setting her up for the figure 8. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bailey was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bailey needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making...
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off, I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
We are about to bear witness to the Queen.
Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
Whether you...
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
Right to the leg. Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
A ferocious attack against Tiffany here.
Stratton's got to find a way to defend herself.
Counters with an attack on Charlotte.
How punishing!
Oh, strong impact!
Oh, flattening the opposition. You really have to be confident in your athletic ability to pull off a standing moonsault like that.
Maybe not, maybe not! Quick kick out from her there.
She's trying to make it an early night.
And Charlotte with a reversal.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Charlotte with a backpack stunner. Oh!
Got the leg and
Dropping the elbow. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Watch out!
From the top with the splash. Oof, she's being derailed here.
And just a case of Charlotte displaying her natural abilities.
oh no, she could be caught here. Bad situation for her. Tied up tight.
This
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters. Charlotte with the spear.
Charlotte with picture-perfect maneuver right there.
Proving she is so much more than just height.
and she reversed it.
Oof, well measured.
Charlotte's
Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge? There it is, figure eight submission applied.
figure eight locked in deep. Nowhere for her opponent to go. Gonna have no choice here. There's no escape.
Oh, there is no way out of the figure eight.
No way at all.
I think you might be mistaken, Saxton.
Oh, right into a counter. Big boot. And now looking even worse for Ware.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Shows great wherewithal there. Spear by Charlotte. Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up. Charlotte's eyes tracking, measuring her up.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and...
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Does that finish Stratton for good?
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
And Charlotte has to stay composed, has to keep her cool. Nice scoop roll up for the win. Makes the cover. And just like that, it's all over.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte riding yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just a step away, but to even fight back.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
Well, I had forgotten how amazing those outfits were, Charlotte. Do you keep a wardrobe person on retainer?
Actually, I'd love their number. I'm thinking of getting myself one of those purple ones for when I'm feeling a little extra.
I'm not sure you could pull it off, but I'd like to see that.
Me too. Seriously, though, convincing Tiffany to leave Mutiny and join us? That's huge.
They thought they had someone special in Tiff, but they're gonna find out that they just lost someone irreplaceable.
We're happy to have her on board. She's a game changer. Not to mention you too, of course.
It is great. But are we just gonna sit around and celebrate, or are we gonna talk about how we get ready for Survivor Series? What's the plan?